You're now tuned into Psych's weekly Nerf dosage.
Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to episode 40 of PWND. I'd like to start off this episode by saying that a couple of days ago I was visited by Yuki Nagato, aka Opopo, aka Kenji, a fellow nerfer here in Singapore. And the reason why he paid me a visit was because he was actually making some Fruit Loop Slugs and he asked me to try, stress test them. So first of all, credits to Makeitgo for actually coming out with those Fruit Loop kind of style of slug darts. And at the same time, he had a modification that he wanted to show, so I thought, it'd be cool if I just quickly took a video of him. I know it's a bit dark, but yeah, it's just a quick video, short introduction about him because he's a fellow nerfer too, and to show off his mod and his darts. So check out the video. So I'm chilling at my void deck with Kenji, Yuki Nagato. Opopo. So what do you want to be known as seriously, bro?
Kenji. Kenji is fine.
Bro, why are you so dark? Why are you so tan?
Dark Knight.
Seriously? No, what are you? What's your ethnicity?
Actually Malay, but I'm mixed with Japanese. That's why Kenji.
I see. So that's your real name,
Yeah.
So Kenji is his real name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those of you who are wondering, yeah, it's for real.
No shit, man.
But he's Malay. That's your race according to your ID, right? Your IC.
Basically,
he called me out because he wanted to test his Fruit Loop darts. So credits to Makeitgo for actually
making it
go. Inventing these and making it go. However, he's kind of he called me to test it out to see whether or not they break, how safe these darts are. Basically stress test it, and so far they are holding up. And I've been trying it out with my single triple shot, which is essentially a hand cannon, and this guy over here. So this guy just got an upgrade, so it was a good way to test it out. I just changed the plunger rod to Corey's homemade plunger rod, and it's working really fine. It's firing it's harder now.
It's harder.
Yeah, it's harder now. That's what she said. But I mean, thanks to Corey, because Corey actually mentioned that if you swap out the stock Remedy Metal plunger rod with a homemade plunger rod, you basically get a lighter plunger rod that can perform the same, but then it also requires less force to push it, so that means that less friction is generated. It gets, honestly, according to him, about another 10 feet extra, but it's all good lah. I mean, then you can also use you can basically get the same performance with a slightly weaker spring combination. Yeah, so I was testing this out, and it's quite scary. The dart velocity is really mad. It just flies out. So anyway, Kenji, you were saying that you made some in different weights, so would you like to elaborate on that?
Okay, basically I have a bunch of orange ones over here. Orange. They are single weighted with I think M4 nut. Yeah, a single M4 nut. And then we have the red ones over here, which are double weighted. And then there's this special one which is triple weighted. It doesn't fly for shit.
Yeah, as you notice, I guess the tips aren't really cut out that nicely, but it's okay because it's a testing batch. So I will forgive him this time.
Sorry.
Yeah, I bet you can't even see the dart. I mean, besides the bad lighting, but it just flies so fast.
Yep. No shit, man. Can't see. No shit. Yeah.
It's lost. Sorry, bro. I missed
never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Also, Kenji basically did a modification that he decided to show me, and I thought it was very interesting. So, please.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's basically a Firestrike. Still uses the original Firestrike plunger, except that it has a Triad head goop down onto it. So it still maintains the original Firestrike range, and but yeah, it has 3 barrels instead of 1.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Firing demo.
Seriously? No.
Firing yeah.
Okay. I'll use Fruit Loop Slugs basically. First one will be single weight, and then I'll just use double weights and triple weight for the walls.
Very nice.
Single weight.
Nice.
Not sure. Double weight.
Nice.
Yeah, the triple weight is really heavy.
So as you can see, it's working very nicely. But bro, I asked you a question, bro. It's a very weird question, but
Okay.
why did you decide to do this mod? I mean, like
This mod.
Yeah.
I had a spare Firestrike lying around,
okay,
and in Singapore, right, or most of the newer triads, they have like this screw in the middle here. Basically, it's not a Phillips head or flat head, but it's just flat. So, with that being said, I couldn't really do much for painting without removing this part here. So, instead of throwing away the triad or just, I decided to create this thing instead.
okay. So what range difference or what differences is this getting besides using a stock triad?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Comparing this to a stock triad, right? I mean, it's still like the elite range. So
Yeah, there's that but I mean overall for me it's more comfortable and why the hell not, man?
okay, cool.
Why the hell not?
Why not? Very good. I'm gonna go get myself a drink now, and we're gonna continue testing out these darts or stress testing these darts. So, you guys, if you're free, go check out his channel. I'll put an annotation somewhere. Yeah. I can't really do that because like I don't even know what the frame looks like right now. But yeah, somewhere. The annotation. Go check out his channel. It's the first time you're on Pwn, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, just so you guys know, for the record, he's the first one to do the unboxing and review of the Elite Ice Retaliator. So,
Sonic Ice.
Oh yeah, Sonic Ice Retaliator. I'm sorry, Elite Ice.
It's not Sonic.
Elite Sonic Ice Retaliator. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And welcome back. Now, in my previous episode, I mentioned that Hat, check out his channel over here, actually passed me a pair of Pololu motors, so I decided to try and mod my Rapidstrike. The moment I opened it up, Coop, so big ups to Coop. Coop actually put up a sort of a tutorial video, and I followed it, and yeah, so this is my first result. Check it out. Okay, so I've just installed 3 fully charged Trust Fire batteries rated at 3.7 volts each into this Rapidstrike of mine, and this is a modified Rapidstrike. Modification done is basically the Pololu replaced motors, and I'm going to test it out now. Of course, the batteries are actually rated at about 3.2 volts on a full charge, or just a bit after a full charge. So that was an 18 dart clip, and this over here is a SlyDev 3D 45 degree sight. And I'm mounting my camera on my phone actually, as you can see from the shadow. See the shadow? Yeah, it's mounted on by a SlyDev 3D camera mount. So anyway, I'm going to be firing it into the basket over here just to see how fast everything goes, and so that it's easy for me to collect my darts. So here we go. Very nice, and you can see the whole bunch of darts actually collected there. So that's all 18 rounds out. Alright, so looks like this mod is a success. It's pretty good. Bye. So I showed that clip to Het and Atani, and they actually mentioned that the rate of fire seemed a little bit slow because I was running on 3 Trust Fire batteries. So I didn't know what was going on. I decided to charge up another Trust Fire battery, and I re-recorded another clip. So I have shitty friends who tell me that my Rapidstrike is not firing as fast as they expected, so just because of that, for them I have to go charge up another Trust Fire battery and make sure that this one is actually rigged up with 4 Trust Fire batteries, but yeah. No, I'm just kidding, I still love you guys, okay? No homo. But anyway, here we go. Get this 18 dart over here, 18, count it, 18, okay? Let's go. Happy now? Bye. Once that was done, I thought, okay, so my Rapidstrike is fully modded, I'm happy with it, blah blah blah. But I actually went to a war earlier today. Stay tuned for the war footage. It won't be in this episode because it's quite a lot that I want to go through and I want to nicely edit. But credits to the S16 team for having me down. And I bumped into an old friend, Noobie. So Noobie was talking to me about thermistors and resistors and where they're actually located in the Rapidstrike itself. I also saw a couple of nerfers there using modified Rapidstrikes, but the difference was that they did not do the motor replacement mod, they didn't have the Pololu motors, they were using the stock motors, but they were running on 2 trust fire batteries in their setup, and it was getting a crazy rate of fire, and I was thinking what's going on. So I spoke to Noobie about it, and he said that, you know, it's not about whether or not mine is a silver trigger version versus an orange trigger version, but he believes that it's got something to do with thermistor. So what I did was I came home and I decided to try and take out the thermistors and short that segment of the PCB board. So well, check out this clip over here. Hi, so what we are looking at here is the circuit board that is located at the grip area, and I'm trying to show you guys that thermistor, it's that yellow circular thing. Alright, so we're gonna move over to the other one, and that is located at where the mag well is. So you see that yellow little round flat disc looking thingy, that is the other thermistor. So this is where the 2 thermistors are located in the Rapidstrike. Yeah, so grabbing the soldering iron and a pair of pliers, and I'm going to use the pair of pliers, or the tweezers, I'm sorry. I couldn't make up my mind. Yeah, so anyway, use the tweezers, and then with the tweezers holding on to the thermistor, I'm gonna try to desolder, or actually heat up the solder that is holding the thermistor in place, and then I'm slowly gonna yank it out. So yeah, you can watch me as I, you know, perform with my whack-ass skills. Yeah, I'm taking some time, I'm trying, and I'm slowly yanking it out. Okay, there goes one leg. I'm pretty sure that's one leg. Is it? Oh, it's not. Okay, so you guys have to bear with me, and well, yeah, so okay, there we go. Yay, got one out. So now it's on to the other one. There we go. Took out the thermistor over here, and that is what it looks like. It looks like some kind of a bug. So once you remove the thermistor, you basically want to short the 2 ends together, and you do so by soldering a small little piece of wire like so. I thought it was a no-brainer, so I didn't bother to record myself doing it. Yeah, make sure you do the same thing for the other thermistor, okay? Now once again, that is just one of the thermistors. You have to make sure that you do the same for both. And after I did that, I'd like to share the result with you guys. So here we go. Here's my uber tactical Nerf and Strike Elite Rapidstrike. Yeah, I've already attached a Spectre barrel. I have SlyDev 3D's Triad connector. I have a 45-degree angle sight. I have the Nerf pinpoint sight. Oh, sorry, the Elite pinpoint sight. And yeah, so as you can see, the battery tray is not here, and that is because I want to perform the install on camera for you guys. Now, here are 4 trust fire batteries rated at 3.7 volts each. Alright, I'm gonna run it on 4 and empty 1 clip. But before that, I'd like to share with you guys how I actually modified my my battery tray to hold 4 AA batteries. So basically, I just soldered this 4 AA size battery kind of a housing, and soldered it onto the ends over here. So I cut out this slot because this was in the way, and at the same time, if it was there, then this thing was too high, so I just cut it out, put 2 spaces over here and a spring over here. That's to reduce the wobble, so that now the whole thing can just sit in nicely like that, and well, it wouldn't shake, wouldn't drop out, see? So I like it. Now I'm going to install the trust fire batteries. Here we go. Alright. Into the battery compartment it goes. Oh, sorry, this barrel's in the way. My bad. Take out the 4 barrel first. Then we install the battery tray. That was quite a retarded smile, sorry. Okay, so 4 barrel attachment back on again, just to maintain the uber tacticalness. Then I have an 18 dot 18 dot clip or mag. Wanna count it? 18 dots. So here we go. Awesomeness time. Let's go. There we go. So it's improved quite a bit. Rate of fire is a lot faster now. I don't know, it's just, I think it was just a thermistor, so thank you Noobie for actually pointing that out. So you guys, whoever's modding the Rapidstrike, please don't forget to remove your thermistors, okay? Yeah. Now on to the final part of this video, which is to me, something that I want to share with you guys. So here we go. Now, if you guys watched the previous episode of Pwn, you guys would know that I received my Nerf Centurion. Nerf N-Strike Elite Mega Centurion, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and then I had like a week to play with it. Of course, what I did was I opened the whole thing up, and I would just like to say that I'm very, 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 very disappointed with what Hasbro has done with its Centurion.
Very, 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 very disappointed.
I had high hopes for it, you know, it being able to fire up to 100 feet, but like, okay, first of all, this is the Centurion's Mega Dart. Now, I've already reinforced it with Elite Streamline. It has 2 holes all the way through. How the hell is this gonna help with accuracy? Now, the whole thing is just so squishy, so soft. Hasbro, this is crap. The foam itself is really, really very weak. It's just bad. Alright, the next thing, I had to cut it up. I had to snip off on both ends of the plunger tube. Now everything's gone to shit because it is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, Hasbro, you guys really need to step your game up. I don't know what the hell you guys are thinking. But anyway, here's just something that you guys should know. The whole plunger tube is sealed up from the front and the back. This is a reverse plunger system. Like, seriously, are you guys taking a step back? A reverse plunger system? You know, like, you've been doing such a good thing with the whole Elite series by making everything direct, and now you're going back into a reverse plunger. The hell is wrong with you guys?
The hell is wrong with you guys?
You're using a gear system? Are you serious? Like a gear system? Look at that prime, it's a bloody long prime. How is this supposed to be for children? Oh, come on. Like, you guys gotta be kidding us. So it's a reverse plunger system. Think about it, like, it's just an empty tube. Put the spring in with the plunger head, and then you kind of have an end cap to hold the spring, so it's like a spring rest, and you seal it in onto the plunger. And then for the back, in order for you to close up the whole system, you seal the back too. It's also a snap clip, so it's kind of snapped in. If you try and yank it out, it's gonna just be destroyed anyway. It just I don't know what to say. It just sucks. I'm just really, really upset and very unhappy. Now, a lot of people have also complained that, you know, the darts get ripped to shreds after many, many uses, and this, I believe, is the reason why. Look at the shape of this, the way this barrel's cut out. Like, what are you guys thinking? Hasbro, you guys, like, you know, what happened to your engineering? Seriously? Like, in the past, a breach used to be just a nice, like a curved L-shaped cut. There's an L-shaped cut here, but then why did you cut this V for? In the instance of using, say, for example, a long shot, alright? We just use a long shot for comparison. You prime the blaster back, and then you push it forward to close up the breach. The resistance is all when you pull it back. That's where you compress the spring. So usually that's a fast action. You do that. But while doing this action for a long shot, you open the breach so the dart comes up, and you slowly close it, or you kind of move it forward, slides close. Now, with the Centurion, in order for you to pull the whole prime length, you just yank it as far back and as fast back as you can, like this. But then that causes this barrel over here to move forward. Now, if the darts don't feed into the breach as nicely as intended, then this V shape over here would just shave the dart entirely. So that's why all the darts get eaten up. I mean, seriously, what are you guys thinking? I agree with Coop. Why did Hasbro decide to release an unfinished, unpolished product? Like, seriously, I think that's really whack, Hasbro. Like, I mean, it's not even cheap. Like, seriously, it's not even cheap. Now, this is the clip. It's hella thin up here though. And this is, you know, a standard sized 6-dart N-Strike clip. Now look. Why is this new clip gotta be so big? Look. What's the point of having new Mega darts when these darts suck in the first place? I don't know, there's so many things that's wrong with this whole thing. Now, if you guys are considering, you know, wanting to kind of modify it, yes, I have an idea. I won't share it with you yet. Let me work it out and make sure that it works first before I tell you guys about it. But these little priming handles over here, they are so short, and that's because they go into 2 rows of gear teeth. Seriously? Don't you think that a single bolt through would be the best solution? That's the safest prime, right? You're taking one step back again. This is like back to the recon days. Seriously? Hasbro, what is up with all this? Is this like a tester? Like, everyone's unhappy. The only good thing is this thing. This. And apparently I got a lemon for this. Like, it's not even like straight. You can fold it, or you can open it, but it also goes this way. So you can't apply pressure on it like forward or backwards. You can only just let it rest this way. If you're leaning on the ledge or if you're aiming downwards, it will just collapse on you. If you're aiming upwards, it will collapse on you. Like, oh my god. Hasbro, I just don't know what to say. And the last thing that I want to talk about. Oh my god. Are you guys serious? You guys actually released a video talking about your Nerf Perfect Shot? Seriously? I mean, I can understand your whole marketing campaign, but seriously, a Centurion? Look. Everyone knows your stupid darts fishtail like crazy. Come on, man. Seriously, you guys can just take like 100 or 10,000 takes just to get that one shot. And for all we know, with the power of technology these days, everything is just like edited. In the past, when you used to advertise your blasters, it was all cool with people doing parkour and stuff, flipping around, doing somersaults and stuff, and shooting targets. Then that was fine. But now you want to do this whole Nerf Perfect Shot thing. Okay, the blind shot one was cool, I have to admit, but like you wanna call a perfect shot like by spraying your Rapidstrike across the roof and then having a waterfall. Like, who in the world would set up such a thing? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, if you guys are free, I mean, just leave a comment below in the comment section and just tell me what you think about the Mega Centurion if you guys have it, and what do you think of that advertisement, the one particular one called the Bleacher Shot by the Mega Centurion. I will try to. I don't even want to waste your time. Just click on the description below to see the link. If not, yeah, I mean, oh, I'm just so disappointed. But anyway, that's the end of today's episode. Next week I have another mod for you guys to check out. And I will also have footage of the war that I attended today. I didn't play because I hurt my leg during a dance practice. But it was nice. So big ups to S16 for holding the wall. It was all the way at Clementi, but it was an on-block area, so it was pretty fun. I think I have to go through the footage like a couple of times to see if I have anything interesting. But it was nice to see all the old timers there, some of the regulars too. So yeah, can't wait to share that with you guys. If you like this video, hope you give it a thumbs up. If you like my videos, maybe if you guys are free, please consider subscribing to my channel. Apart from that, that's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. Hey, Tani, you like that, don't you?